beekeeping in Alberta is a big industry, and we actually produce about 60% of Canada's honey. And Canada's, way up there in terms of global production of honey. So what we do here is significant. My grandpa originally bought the property that we're on in the 60s, and my dad and him were actually hobby beekeepers in Calgary. They started off with about 10 hives in a garage in Wildwood. We're actually a fairly small scale operator as far as what happens in Alberta here. We run about 350 to 400 hives on an annual basis.
I think it's cool that we got honey because I know you're passionate about bees, and honey is one of those things where we're gonna have to work at it to make it the star, right?
Yes, and to make it savory too.
Yes, yes.
Flavor of the environment it's coming from. The florals are a portion of it. The weather storms knock out what floral sources. All of those sorts of things play a role into it.
A lot of people forget, we're in the prairies, and we've got great lakes and rivers, and I really wanted to be able to showcase some of that. So I thought, bringing some pickerel that's from northern Alberta would be awesome to try to use, and challenging as well with the honey. So I thought maybe we could use some of that honey and some of the sugar and also some of that mead, and maybe we could cure some of that pickerel with it. And then maybe, crispy pan-seared one of the other pieces with it, and maybe I could deglaze it a little bit with the honey and a bit of the mead as well too, and sort of glaze it with that.
I love the idea of using it in two applications just to show how versatile the fish is. So I brought some red fife, thought that we could do a bannock and use some of his hopped mead as the liquid component of the bannock. Bannock, I know, is a huge part of the Aboriginal cuisine. And why don't we turn the blueberries into a bit of like a gastrique or some kind of reduced sauce, and maybe do a spread as well, just to add a little bit more acidity to the dish.
Been a lot of it's a lot of experimenting, which is the fun part about it. It's like the culinary world. You're just looking for different flavor profiles.
What could be really neat is I could take some of that honey and some of the mead, and we could sort of make little honey pearls. So they would
love that.
A little bit of caviar as well too.
Honey is stable for thousands of years for a reason, because there's not a really complicated nutrient base to it. Our honey is, I feel, very unique.